Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Venus, the goddess of love. Here to do a reading for the collective and regarding you, whoever you are. This is a collective reading. Take what resonate, leave what does not. Only use this information if you hit the spot. Okay? Okay. So let's see what these cards have to say. What advice can I give the collective for their life? What advice can I give the collective for their life? Let's see what they have to say. Oh my. Okay. So the overall energy is time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So with this card, I feel there's a need for self-love, self-indulgence, self-care. Yeah. You may be on a self-care journey, you know, getting your routines, your morning routines, your skincare routines. I feel like it's just a time to put self first. Yeah. You see how she hugging herself? She like, all this love I got is for me. Yeah. And the more you love on yourself, that gives room for everybody else to love on you. Because how you treat you is a reflection of how other people will treat you. So if you take care of yourself, yeah, others gonna see that you meet their need and they're gonna meet you where you are. Yeah. But what really made me like, is I am the angel of marriage. I am assisting you right now. So somebody could have their eye on you. Somebody could see you as a potential spouse. Yeah. Somebody want to walk you down the aisle. Girl, boy, girl, whoever listen to this reading. Yeah. So that's happy news. And then, like, this might be a good time to start that self-care, especially if you finna walk down the aisle. You want to be your best self when you meet someone else, and also when you get married. You want to be at your perfect weight. You want to fit into that gown or to that tux. You want to look nice. You want to look right. And in your mind space, we have you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. So you on your pedestal, you doing you, and I feel like you showing up as your true self or as your highest self for this time. I feel like you've truly stepped into your energy of embodying the person that you want to be. You know how we always seek change or want something new for our life, but the only way to have that is to do that. I felt the need to say it's okay to be delusional. I almost like fake it till you make it kind of energy, but it's not really faking it if you actually doing it. You know, you just, time just has to catch up with you. So say like for instance, if you are you have weight loss goals and you want to maybe lose 20 pounds by the summer, you need to start acting like you lost 20 pounds. You're going to eat like you want to maintain the loss of those 20 pounds. So say for instance, like some people start a fad diet, like, okay, to lose the 20 pounds, but after they lost it, they go back to their old habits. You got to continue that thing, girl. You got to keep on going and faking it until you, well, I guess you already made it, but you know, you get the idea. Start and don't finish. Keep going. It's a lifestyle now. Yeah. I hope that came across the way I'm trying to deliver this message. Advice from Spirit is new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reigniting passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. So, yeah, that's the second love card. Like somebody talking about marriage and then talking about somebody coming into your life. So, either you have already met your person, already met your husband, wife, or this person is finna enter into your life. So, just be open to receiving love and also into meeting new people. Yeah. And I feel like by you exuding that energy of that self love and being your true self, your highest self right now, that's gonna attract your spouse because um the greatest you is gonna meet the greatest version of them, and it's only right for y'all to come together. Yeah. And then we have yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So that's some more self-care, self-love energy with yoga and exercise. Yoga, I love I love yoga because I used to practice it, but not as much as I want to right now. But my experience with yoga is profound. Like you can get in the gym, you can get in the treadmill, and I mean it can feel good. It can make you look good. And I've also experienced. I know why people be in the gym. Like when they fall in love with working out, I know why. it gives some. It gives your body after. Okay, let me slow down so I can explain it how I want to explain it. Okay, so in the beginning when you're working out, it's hard. You got to push through. You got to build your stamina. But once you get to the place of where you're used to working out and it's not as hard and it's actually enjoyable, you get to that stage, and then there's another peak to where it's almost like I'm just gonna say it's almost like an orgasm while working out. I know it don't sound like it should be, but it is. So it's the hard part of getting through, and then it's the second part of actually enjoying the working out. But once you find out when you push through all those levels, it's a third level. It might be something after that, but I know I made it to the third level because I was on the treadmill and I was like, whoa, what's going on? I wasn't thinking anything. I wasn't feeling anything. I wasn't feeling no type of way. I was just enjoying my workout. And out of nowhere, it just came and literally came. And I comment if you've experienced it before, or if you a gym girl or boy and that's a part of your routine. Oh my god, I'm just putting it out there. So I hope this motivates you in order to like push through because it is a reward. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to look that up. I never really researched anything. I just thought there was like uh, an accident or something, maybe. I don't know, but I did experience it. But yoga is, oh my god, it's a spiritual exercise, and it releases blocks and energy in your body that's stored. Because okay, so my experience with yoga, I was doing some kind of pose, I don't remember, but I was stretching my hips, and I remember going into the pose and then staying there and breathing there in that moment, and then tears just start rolling down my face, and I was bringing up all these memories. I had lost my childhood sweetheart when we were still very young. We were probably 13 or 14. He died in a car accident, and oh my god, it just tore me up. And I mean, you know, puppy love don't mean a lot, but when you 13 or 14-year old, you the love that you feel, you think is real, which it to me it still is real. Like he's one of the best people I've ever known, and even to this day. And I'm 35. Back then I was 13, 14. He still live in my heart. He's such an amazing person. I never forget Tuesday. Keithlin, LaShawn Brown. But yes, I'll never forget him. But yeah. Oh, during that session of yoga, I was doing the pose and it released. I was throwing that pain in my hips. When I did the stretch, I released it, and that's where those tears came. And that stored pain was stored in my hips. I never knew you could store energy or memory in your bones. This where it was for me. It was in my hips, and when I scratched my hips and I was doing that pose and I was breathing in that area, I wasn't thinking about releasing anything. I was just going through the practice of yoga. I was doing the stretches and the poses, and that's what it released for me. It was a spiritual release. So yeah, yoga is amazing. If you're not into yoga, I advise anyone to give yoga a try, especially if you depressed or dealing with anything, stress, stuff like that. Yoga can really help release those blockages. But yeah, I feel like the main information about this reading is get on your grind of your glow up, start showing up for yourself. Self-care, self-help, even mental health is important, especially if you're marriage minded, and even if you don't have a partner at this time, or I feel like that person is finna into your life, or is somebody thinking about making you a wife for real. Yeah, I love this card. Yeah, he said he the angel of marriage, and I'm assisting you right now, so it's stuff being worked on your behalf. You just need to do your part. Um, get that body in shape. Focus on your mental health and your well-being. Don't descend. Stay high in the sky, even if you have to be delusional about it. Yeah, don't descend. Walk around like you somebody's wife. I'm already somebody's wife, and I'm just delusional about it. I carry that energy with me. I'm somebody's wife, and God already let me know who can have me. Yeah, so I love Him deeply. Yes, yeah, I do. I love you. Yes. So it's time to take care of yourself, forget everybody else, and that's what I feel. So let me get a crystal to make this thing real. Yes, 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 yes. Whoa, that's too many. Okay, but Bixbite, I know this one. Okay, so it says opens you up to pleasure and passion within your life, enhancing divine union and deep sexual connection for you and your partner. Um, really, the sexual part I was talking about was for exercise, but to me, the act of intercourse is an exercise. So, yeah, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in there, it's a workout. Open you up to pleasure and passion within your life. So beyond just a sexual experience, Bixbite gonna help you open up to the pleasure and passion within your life, like what it is that brings you pleasure, and what are you passionate about, follow your passions. It also enhances divine union and deep sexual connection for you and your partner. So with Bixbite even in the room, it transcends the energy, and uh, it's an experience for sure. But if you're in a divine union, I'm sure you already feel that chemistry between you and your person. Like it can't be explained. It's like when y'all talk, everything else go away. It's like it's really like a movie, to be honest. Allow you to enhance the sacredness and power of your sexuality. Sex is sacred. It's the act that brings life, and it opens portals. It brings life into this realm. So it's very sacred. Um, evokes romantic love and passion. yeah, it'll help you be a lover, not just sexually, but actually in your actions towards your partner. It'll help you exude that romance in your life. It says it strengthens a deep connection to sexual partners, creating a sacred space for tantric union. That's what I'm talking about. Tantric union. That's that energy that it puts in. Yeah. It's like, you know that song Fire and Desire? He wasn't just singing a song, that was an experience. I forgot his name. Rick James and Tina Marie. Fire and Desire. If you listen to the lyrics and really just feel the song, he's not just singing a song, he's talking about something that he experienced. Her too, maybe. And even not just the words, it's the delivery of, it's the vocals of how they express in the song. That's tantric. Yeah. Strengthens a deep connection to a sexual partner. Yeah, so it'll help you strengthen your bond to that person, like not just in the act, but actually the bond of you two being together. Even when y'all not together, y'all join together. Yeah. And it says it stimulates healing of any old wounds held from past traumatic experience around sexual intimacy. We was talking about how yoga can release past traumatic wounds, because that was traumatic for me to lose my friend like that. And but Bixbite will help release traumatic experience around sexual intimacy. Maybe like if someone was, you know, experience something that they didn't want to experience, or maybe you had a, how can I say, I want to say this and be gentle with my choice of words, because I know that's a sensitive topic, especially if somebody experienced something like the R word. So yeah, Bixbite will help heal that trauma in that wound, because I know they can create a wound. It can help, I feel like it can help you trust again and feel clean in your body. Release the residual energy of someone invading your space. Yeah. And your angel number is 9, so you can look that up in your spare time. Yeah. So, evokes romantic love and patience. Yeah, this has been my reading. I hope that it resonated. Please hit the like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.